Good afternoon. The day has come and gone. The infamous Janet Yellen Fed interest rate day has come and now gone. Welcome to the live 3:45 p.m. screen show on Thursday, September the 17th. Well, as we had expected and we have been saying for months now, of course, with a caveat, it did get dicey a little bit, but they did not raise their interest rates. If you had a chance to read the email I already sent out. As a matter of fact, they actually became more dovish in their communique, and there was actually one Fed governor who remains anonymous, but my guess is it's the Fed governor out of Minnesota, Kachik-Kurhota, whatever his name is, who actually had one of those dots for negative interest rates in 2016. Now, a negative interest rate, folks, would be one of the options left to the Federal Reserve as far as, whether they should do a QE4, the negative interest rates, the helicopter money, so on and so forth. But the facts now are this. Janet Yellen is scared to death. She has finally acknowledged that the global growth around the economy, around the world, and the interconnectivity that we have with those global markets is something to be very concerned about. Welcome, Janet Yellen, to the game. Glad you finally are starting to catch on. So anyhow, things are looking really dicey. I'm not looking for any type of an interest rate increase in 2015. As a matter of fact, 2016 is going to be hell in the marketplace. So no worries for us. We're going to be prepared for it. We're going to see it coming. Just like we've seen it coming over this past 10 months here. So we'll prepare for it accordingly. No need to be scared. It's just that we want to be right in our outlook, and that's important to have the outlook and the models correct and not react. We act before it happens. So there you have it. It is what it is. The Fed's done. And there's really nothing. The markets were actually, the Dow was up about 180 points maybe at one point after that 2 o'clock announcement. It's now red, down 33 points. The SPY's now down 6 pennies, but still sporting a 99.25. And the volume today, folks, 217 million shares traded so far. Here's your volume stick here today. Large volume. The Dow down 34 and change, still has a 97.43 to it. The comp is actually green, up 18 points at a 99.60, and the Russell 2000 up 6 and change at a 99.35. So there's only one way to go, and that's to go down. So this may be the last of the short covering hedge funds covering here at the highs here. So if it don't happen tomorrow, it's certainly going to be happening early next week to the downside in this market. Market down. It's going to happen. We're going lower. And if you look over here on the live streaming feed, of course, there's not only two stocks. Well, one stock here, Crown Castle here. But I'm going to flip this around. I want you to see this. And if you're viewing this here, look at all of these top to bottom. All of these extreme overbought stocks. This is incredible stuff. This can't stay like this. Just incredible, the number of stocks that are extreme overbought. So we're going down. It is what it is. I like to be right. I hate to be wrong. So I'm glad we were right through all this. Now I can move on to something else. I've been preoccupied with this for the last, 6 months, whatever it's been. So I feel now that I can move on from talking about this kind of stuff here. And believe me, Janet Yellen is scared. She's readily acknowledging now in her communique here that, the strong dollar has hurt, lower commodities. That's all come into play here. But I think what's going to happen here, the dollar, and let me just show you the dollar here. By way of UUP here, it's getting clubbed here again today, and it is really now testing the bottom of its risk range once again. A break with that is going to get a trend break to the downside on the dollar. I think she's trying to talk the dollar down now after talking it up, and that didn't work. So poor girl, nothing's worked for her. Maybe she needs to grow a beard. I don't know. I'm not even going over here because there's nothing to do over here. It's the same old here. When we come down, we'll get our stocks. We'll find them. But until we come down, there's nothing to do. I want to show you the UVXY here real quick. We have just had an incredible day from a high of 44.37 to a low of 35.04 after 2 o'clock, and now we're back up to a 41.75 here with a daily 0.43. UVXY is a buy, but I'm buying this one here at the end of the day. S triple Qs, the Ultra Pro Short Triple Q, 0.30. I'm starting to scale into this. If it's red tomorrow, it goes to a 0.15. That's just fine with me. It's going higher. The hourly is already up 3%, but I'm going to go and show you a quick 2-hour number at a 0.51 and a quick 4-hour number at a 0.18. It's going higher. If it's not tomorrow, it's early next week. So I am starting my scale in to the long side on S triple Qs. Okay, so that's pretty much it in a nutshell. That's what transpired here. Prepare yourself for 2016 because it's going to be bad. I don't mean to scare you. I'm just telling you, preparing you that we're going to be on top of it and we're going to make money on this thing to the downside. Have a good day. We'll do it again tomorrow.